Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome. A bit low, but
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. If you look at Portland, the season is winding down. They sit ninth on the outside looking in currently.
When I look at Portland, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Avdia out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Klingon in at the 5. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach is drawing up for. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Basket's good.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Knipple. That's good from Knipple on the assist by Ball.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Holiday passes to Avdia. Back to Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Up and in on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Graham.
Support the stream. It's a Tashit Golly Big Fire.
Positioning on the putback.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Over to the left wing. Ball against Holiday.
Yeah, I ran into each other.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Miller outside. Shoots over Grant. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Holiday finds Grant. The 17-footer. The rebound by Bridges.
He typically dominates that area of the floor.
Take that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. BA, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. So it's Portland now. After the basket by Charlotte. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Grant Williams.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Knipple. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Grant.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Avdia can't get it to go. The Hornets have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Out to Bridges.
Oh, he hit that too.
4-3. Can't get it to go. And Portland's shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Grant's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind
Grant
of...
live is so far away. Then them can shoot. Sure.
A minute and a half left in the first.
Just win.
Holiday passes to Avdia. Again, missed by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, so many times we will see
That's
shooters
Kobe
of
White,
any
bro.
caliber miss that wide open three.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
That's how HBC is.
A long-time assistant, he knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination
He was in a three-point shootout, too.
something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And some changes here for Portland. Murray's checked in for Kamara, and it's Sissoko in for Grant.
I made a double team. Yeah,
1:11 left in the first quarter. Holiday passes to Avdia. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Yeah.
Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Diabate. To the paint. It's tipped.
Oh, nice tip.
Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And you know, night in and night out, Holiday plays with tremendous effort. He wears out an opponent at both ends.
And here's Knipple from the arc. And Clingan pulls it down. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Avdia off the drive. Pass to Clingan. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Knipple. From behind the arc. And that's not going to go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hornets out in front. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
We've got Kobe White. He's out there with ball. And it's McNeely in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Love, that's good.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's White. Yet to see a basket. Here's Ball. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Henderson. The Hornets pull it in.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the game. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Portland again missing. Hornets leading by 8. Miller on the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. There's ball with a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Number 1, the Trailblazers. Second, the Hornets.
Lately, these teams have been almost unmatchable on the glass. So active, particularly on the offensive end.
Portland making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. White for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Hornets lead by 11.
It makes his presence felt from distance, Coby White.
And there's the foul. It's on Coby White. That's his first foul. Here's Henderson. Still no points. Grant outside. Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams, and Knippel subbed in for Ball. Here's Avdia, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Grant with a screen on White. Three-pointer, Holiday. Miller pulls it in. Hornets leading by 11. Pass to Knippel. Launches it. And Charlotte another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside for Grant. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild. Wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Deni Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Blazers trail by 17. Outside Holiday. Will it go? Knippel with the rebound.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Here's Miller. No good on the 3. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Here's White after the basket by Portland. From downtown, and Miller good for 3. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Grant. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Holiday. 10 points in his last outing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Kamara. Grant in the post. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 6 points.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Charlotte on top, up 19. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you know, you really need to practice mindfulness.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Charlotte Hornets.
This is a shooting clinic. And if I'm their coach, I'm not changing one thing.
Yeah, well, a team is this and say they make it look easy, just like us in the studio.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
And I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Charlotte leading by 19. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Grant in at the 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And there's the call on the mellow ball. That's his first foul. Now Klingon. On the wing, Grant. 3-pointer. Grant can't get that one to fall. Miller on the wing. 3-pointer. And Charlotte another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him. And he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Holiday against Ball. Inside. And here's Klingon. Give him 8 points now. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. That's good. From Holiday on the assist by Klingon. Holiday's got 6 points.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the game.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Up top, Grant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Holiday. Nifty move. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Here's Knipple. He's covered by Grant. The 3-ball. Knipple, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Stripped away. Here's Grant. On the take. Oh, Grant throws it down.
After he put it on the deck, Grant took off.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Grant, a wrist injury, hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Pass to Knipple. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Knipple's got 14 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Grant. Give him 8. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
From deep 3-point range, Portland with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Sissoko, he's checked in for Portland. Charlotte on D. Portland moving it around. Pass to Klingon. It's rebounded by Salon.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's White. And down it goes. 2 points. White's gotten his second bucket.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Now here's Kamara, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Holiday from long range.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Back to James. Right wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kamara.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
White against Holiday. Here's Klingon. 12 points for him. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
The 3, James. Portland with a rebound. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. For three, Klingon. The shot misses. And so it's Charlotte with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Henderson. McNeely is out there with Josh Green. Then there's James. Then it's Kobe White. That's the Hornets 5.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Knipple. Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
From 12 feet, Sissoko can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
There's the 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting with lights out from deep.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Henderson for 3. He shot that time, not on target.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range. Knipple's got 20.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Tries the spin move. Pass to Sissoko. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Sissoko's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Ball. It's good.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Now here's Avdia. Miller comes with a double. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Avdia.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Miller on the wing. From deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Murray finds Henderson. Off the outside. The 3 ball. Ball with the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Henderson scanning the floor. Over Ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Avdia, good.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Miller, left side. For three. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Now here's Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And again for three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Brandon Miller.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Henderson. Lets it go from 11. Good on the shot.
Whoa, scoot. What a move.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 32 seconds left in the fourth. From the arc. And Miller good for three. Miller's got 40 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Sissoko can't get it to go. Ball against Henderson.
Afternoon, friend.
From the arc. And so it's
Hey, what's up, D? Good afternoon.
Business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to move forward on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Yeah, this
And
is
that'll do
an
it,
early game,
folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of
the next
game.
one come on 3:30. I'll be back around that time. Like I'm just playing the games they're doing in real life.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Oh, that's all you had. The metal was it, remember? More than that. Good games though. 21-11. 10 for 11. Okay. All right. Thanks, D, and everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks D and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.